Welcome to Stonk Insights, your one-stop shop for stock and crypto analysis and discovery. In today's video, I'm going to pick up back from the DeFi series that I started a couple weeks back, and we're going to be looking at a couple of DeFi sites, okay? And while we're doing that, we're going to be doing some math as well. And there's going to be a lesson that's going to be learned, okay? And then we're going to be learning a new term, okay? Before we get started, I just want to stress, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just a retail investor like you guys out there, and I'm just trying to get to it like you guys out there, you know what I'm saying? With that said, I know there's a hunger to, just dive in and just throw your money at these DeFi protocols and, try to get these 100x, these 1000x that you read about on the internet, because it's true. Some of these things, they do jump up by 100x in a day, in a 24-hour period, which is crazy. 500x within a 24-hour period. It's out of control, even less than that. But you got to protect yourself, okay? So we're going to start here on Poppet Finance, okay? Poppet Finance, farming, staking. Click up here. Hopefully it opens up. But my MetaMask is open, but it's not connected to this DEX, okay, or decentralized exchange. Okay. So I just want to look at some of the things that they offer on here, okay. I'm opening this up. And this is, they have the colorful logo. That's what's up. Alright, you see this open up real slow. So let me just want to show that it's open, okay, and it's on the Binance Smart Chain. So let's just look at some of these APRs. So, they're ridiculous, okay? So this is saying that if you pair the Poppet token, which is their native token, okay, this is Poppet Finance. If you pair it with the BUSD, which is a stable coin, okay, so it's stable to the $1. If you pair $1,000 worth of it, then in a 24-hour period, you can get a return on investment of 2,120%. Okay, which is equal to, because you get paid, on the native token, the Poppet token. Okay, so that's equal to 33,506 tokens. All right, so let me pull out the calculator right here. So down here you can see that at the moment of me recording, it has been moving up and down, but right now the native Poppet token is 63 cents. Okay, so let's take that 63 cents and let's say that we put $1,000 pairing the Poppet token and the BUSD. We multiply that by 33,506. We get a ridiculous number, okay? That's ridiculous right there. Why even work if you can get that consistently, right? And that's at the 774,000%. Look at this one next to it, 1.2 million%. Let's click on that. That's even ridiculous. Look, if you held it for a year, and let's say that the price did hold, but of course it won't, okay? But let's say the price held at 63 cents or even 30 cents. You held it for a year saying infinity. Well, what is this? This isn't Toy Story, Infinity and Beyond. Come on now. That just doesn't make any sense. But it's very enticing when you see that, when you see those type of things, okay? So that's the farms, let's say staking, and they have a lot of this is like core graphic staking, okay? You can stake the native token, okay, and get over 5 million%. You can stake wrap BUNB, which is just another version of, a one-to-one version of BNB. It's a BNB. Come on now. Over 1 million? I'm sorry, over 9 million in a 24-hour period. I mean, this is the type of things you see, and all this is, you're staking the coin that you have. So you have Polkadot, okay? If you have the DOT token, you would be staking that in this DeFi protocol, okay? If you had the Cake token, you would be staking that in this DeFi protocol. If you had the Bunny token, you would be staking that, and then you would earn the Poppet. That's the native token, okay, for this DeFi protocol, okay? I'm kind of moving ahead from, going step by step from my DeFi series, but I do want to show this, okay? Because these are the kind of things you're gonna see out here, okay? And they're very enticing, okay? Very enticing. Obviously, you're thinking, I only need 1 day, and not only can I make the money back, because some of these have a deposit fee, okay? So 3%. So if you put in $1,000 and you lose 3%, you're gonna lose $300, and you're gonna have $9,700 in here working against itself, okay? So okay, this is Poppet, okay? Let's go here, Cat G, okay? A little bit darker theme. Let's click over here to the farms, okay, and just look down here, the native token, and this is $4.04 right now, okay? So let's click on the farms here. Let's see what Cat G got to offer, okay? It's got to be something amazing, okay? All these DeFi protocols have something. Whoa. I mean, this is just off the charts right here. Let's click that. And this has a harvest lockup. What does that mean? That means that once you interact with this DeFi protocol, when you match up the Cat G token with the BUSUD token, you can't pull it out for 2 hours. That sounds safe, right? I'm not saying that it's not safe in every aspect, but we're talking about this Cat G token. And I mean, what are these numbers here? There's no even point to doing the math of that on that. There's no point in even doing the math on that. You're looking at this and I know, probably salivating. Just like, what? What? Right now? Even if this Cat G token fell to a penny, if you're getting this many of a penny, you've made it. Right? So that gets me, into what the gist of this whole, what I'm going into today, is about, okay? And what we're talking about is something that can happen to you when you're interacting with these DeFi protocols, or these, decentralized applications, these decentralized exchanges. There's a term out there called the rug pull. So what is a rug pull? A rug pull is a type of scam where developers abandon a project and take investors' money. But it's just so much more than that, okay? A rug pull is a malicious maneuver in the cryptocurrency industry where crypto developers abandon a project and run away with investors' funds. Rug pulls usually happen in the decentralized finance DeFi ecosystem, especially on decentralized exchanges, so DEXs, like I was saying, where malicious individuals create a token and list it on a DEX, and paired with a leading cryptocurrency like Ethereum. But like in the examples we were seeing, they were pairing it with the BUSD and the BNB. And I'm not saying that these, what we just looked at, the Poppet and the Cat G are, scams or anything, okay? But just follow along with me, okay? So we continue along. Okay, once a significant amount of unsuspecting investors swap their ETH, and like in our examples, like I said, it was BNB and BUSD, okay, the stablecoin, for the listed token, the creators then withdraw everything from the liquidity pool, driving the coin's price to zero. So what they're doing is, in the programming, of these contracts, of these smart contracts, they're putting in malicious code to where, they're able to drain everything out of the contract, mine and your funds. just like that. Thanos snaps. Just take all their funds out, you know. That's not cool, and that's what's happening, okay? Then the coin creators, you know, they may even, you know, they're hyping on Telegram, Twitter, other social medias. But guess what happens after they take your funds? Poof, they all disappear. No more Telegram, no more Twitter, no more social media platforms. They're just gone. Huh. Let's see, let's continue. Rug pools thrive on decentralized exchanges because these type of exchanges allow users to list tokens for free and without audit. Okay, so you don't have to get audited. Okay, unlike central exchanges, you know what I'm saying, where you know they do the KYC of these people. Okay, so you know that there is some give and take. You know what I'm saying, when you interact with these decentralized protocols. Okay, and I do want to bring this up, you know, because no one's holding anyone's hands, you know, out here in the decentralized land. Okay, there's so many opportunities to lose everything that you put into it, you know, in a snap of a finger. And what can you do about it? There is no customer service to go to, you know. There is nobody to complain to, you know. You can go to your mayor, but he's gonna be like, you're on what? Pop Finance. Is that FDIC approved? You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's see. Do I have to go over that? So let me just go over a quick definition, okay, of two types of rug pulls. Okay. So there is the hard rug pull. Okay. So what a hard rug pull is, that is when they input the malicious code into the actual contract. Okay. And then it's built into the contract to where once you interact with the contract, your money's in there, it's locked in. Okay. And they can just rug pull, take all your money out, and then everything disappears. Okay, a lot of you can't open up anything. Okay, then there's something called the soft rug pull. Okay, now don't get it twisted. You know, you still lose your money, but you lose it in a more subtle way. Okay, a soft rug pull can either be where a developer, after they, you know, put out the decentralized exchange and they create a token, they have a massive, you know, wad of tokens on the side. Okay. Let's say that the coin is going up, and then they dump the token on the market, and then the token crash. You know, they dump the tokens that they're holding on the market, and that token crashes to zero. You bought in at $4, okay? Just like in the example of, you know, CatG here, okay? And I'm not saying CatG is, you know, dumping tokens on anyone, but let's say that you did get it. You bought in at $4.04, like it says down here. Okay, in the corner, that's how much it is right now, the native token. You buy it at $4.04, but there you have 100,000 tokens on the side, the developers, and as soon as you put your money in there, bam, they dump the tokens on the market. Not only do they take your money, but they take everybody else who started to interact with it. Okay, that's one way of a soft rug pull. Another way of a soft rug pull is when the developers just up and leave the project and they don't innovate anymore, and then the project just dies, and you had your money in there believing in the project just for the developers to leave, and you know, it eventually goes to zero. Okay, so that's a soft rug pull and a hard rug pull. So if you kind of think about it, you know, before I go further, I just wanted you to kind of think, you know, the differences between a soft rug pull and a hard rug pull. In a soft rug pull scenario, there's really no way to kind of, you know, notice that's happening. Okay, unless, you know, the developers have coins on the side, there's ways to know that. But in the way that they just up and leave the stop innovating on the protocol, there's no way to, you know that's going to happen. Okay, so you know that there's no way to track that. But what we're going to be talking about is ways that track the most malicious version of it. Okay, the hard rug pull, you know, when they actually put in code, they actually put in code, you know, in, you know, there was a smart contract, you know, the program in the smart contract to try to steal your money. Okay, so we're gonna, you know, look at a resource that I love, you know what I'm saying? I check it out for every decentralized protocol that I use, and I obviously will be leaving the link in the description of this of this resource. Okay, now before we get into it, I do want to stress Do not let this be your one-stop shop for researching any decentralized protocol you ever interact with. Okay, you can't do that. Okay, you have to, for one, they do this for free. Okay, they're not paid. So these decentralized exchanges, they don't have any audits. So this is a free resource. So that makes it awesome. But obviously, they don't have like a full staff. These are volunteers that's doing this pretty much. Okay. Secondly, if a person is trying to scam you, they're gonna scam you. Okay. They're gonna try and try and try. Okay. So there are instances where someone would pass this resource that we're about to go through, will pass it. Okay. And then once you try to interact with that decentralized protocol, they'll send you to a website to send it that's going to a completely different contract. Okay, that has happened. Okay, that it has happened. Hasn't happened to me, but there are slimy individuals out here. They'll try any way to take your money. Okay, so just be forewarned. Okay, so what are we talking about? What's this protocol we're talking about? We're talking about the RugDoc, the Rug Doctor, keeping us safe out there, baby. Okay, so what do the Rug Doctor do? Okay, so what do the Rug Doctor do? Okay, so what they do is, it's just a bunch of, they call themselves this, nerds. Okay, it's ran by a female, a woman. I don't know her name specifically. I know she does have an interview out there on YouTube where you can check it out. Just look up RugDoc. But what they do is they look at the code, for these decentralized protocols, and then they see if it contains any rug pull code. Okay, any code in there that's going to try to steal your funds. Okay, so let's look into these two farms that we just looked at. Okay, so these are Binance Smart Chain farms. Okay, so they're on the BSC side, and that's gonna kind of turn on us there. So we're going to look into Poppit and CatG Swap. Is that CatG Swap? I just want to click on the home there. It's probably going to take a little bit. So let's see. Let's search for Poppit. Can I just scroll down and find it? That's how I found it before. And let's just see what the RugDoc has to say. Okay. So we see here. Okay, so let's just look at how it looks. Okay, so first this just shows, this is the protocol names on the left here. This shows what chain they're on. So these are all on Binance Smart Chain. Then it shows the risk level. Okay, you see this first one says high risk. Okay, and then we see this down here. This is the CatG. Okay, so this is this that we just looked at, and it says it's high risk. So let's click on it. Let's just read what this says. Okay. Do not stake in this contract. It contains hardrug code that will migrate all tokens to the developer's address. Updated June 24th, 2021, which is today. Can you believe it? What does that even mean? So these farms, you can stake farms and stakes, You can, just like we were looking at with these high, unbelievable APR percentages, you can stake these in there. But what the Rug Doctor is saying is, if you do that, they can send your funds directly to the developer's wallet, as a contract is right now. Now, does that mean that this is happening right now? No, that does not mean that. That doesn't mean that at this very moment that, whoever the developers are taking people's money. But this is what the Rug Doctor has, determined from them going over the code, this free resource. Okay, you do what you want to do with that information. Okay, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't tell you what to do. For me, if you're asking me as a retail investor, I don't even have to know what this even means. Okay, so I do know what it means. I know that it means that if you stake, if you put your money in here, that they have code in there that can migrate all your tokens that you put in here, trying to get these crazy percentages into the developer's addresses. So the developer has a coin address as well. that the rug doctor knows of, and the rug doctor says that it's leading straight there. That's incredibly crazy, you know, and you know that's what's happening out here. Okay, so just keep on scrolling down. Okay, what was the other one? The pop it. All right, we went to the user search function. You can see it popped up here, but it's just taking forever. And I did scroll down, and here's a pop it finance area. Lo and behold, look at it, high risk. And let's click it open and see what it says. Has migrator owned by an EOA, a user wallet, can rug funds at any moment. Goose fork with transfer tax and referral commission. 100% deposit fees possible. 5% transfer tax. Distributed to burn. Liquidity pool, marketing, and charity addresses. Something function that allows owner to transfer funds to any address, not under a time lock. So all these things mean, you know, that the developers have a way to take your funds. They have a way to tax you from deposit fees right off the bat. Okay, I mean, it's not cool. And you know, at least right, you can go straight to the website if you wanted to for any of these sites. Okay, let's see. I want to look at one that I looked at earlier. That was pretty outrageous. It's Area 51. Yep. So Area 51. So they, you know, they update the rug doctor. So Telegram and Twitter down. Looks like the project has rugged as expected. Let's try to go to the website to look at this Area 51 DeFi. For not found. Why? What happened? So what was wrong with it? Master Chief is not currently excluded from anti-whale, which would lead to harvest bugs, 5% deposit fees, 4% transfer tax. Harvest intervals are currently off on all pools, but can be turned on to a max of 14 days. So they had the ability to do that. Let me go back up to the top here. Strong signs that this is the same developer as Saturn Swap, which rugged before the launch. No hard rug code found, but recommend not diving in on this one. And what happened? They ended up rug pulling. Rug pulling and taking, you know, somebody's hard-earned funds. Okay, and you see some of them has some risk here. So let's look at one with some risk. So update. There are two pools, both native tokens, but no other pools. Please check pools closely. Ooh, see, I wouldn't even mess with that. Okay, why did you have two pools open? You know what is that about? The token hard, like, I mean, this is just awesome research. Okay, our resource going to the rug doctor, and like I said, this is on the BSC side, so this is the Binance Smart Chain side. If you wanted to, you can go through on the Polygon side. If you want to contact them to try to have them review your farm, if you wanted to, you know, put a farm up there, you could do that. So there you have it. I just wanted to show you guys, you know, these resources, so this doesn't happen to you. Okay, somebody put their money into Area 51 DeFi and they got hard rug pulled and they lost their funds. No, and that's not fun. That's not fun for anyone. You're trying to become financially independent by interacting with these DeFi protocols only for you to get scammed, you know. And I don't want you to go through a bad experience like that, you know. I've been fortunate enough not to go through a bad experience like that, but I've been told that everyone goes through a bad experience like that, you know. I'm not looking forward to it, and I'm just trying to give you guys out there a resource so it doesn't happen to you. Like I've heard it happening to other people. Hopefully it doesn't happen to us. We're using this, you know, one resource. And like I said, this is only one resource. There's other resources out there, guys, okay, guys and gals. So don't take this as only, you know, the one-stop shop for mitigation of, you know, being rug pulled out here, because it still can happen. Okay, I've seen I've seen, you know, code on, you know, from the rug doctor saying that something was legit, but only for, you know, those developers to switch up things and, you know, lead you to a website leading to another contract that had all kinds of, you know, malicious code into it. Okay. So like I said, you know, if a developer and the team are scummy, it doesn't matter what the rug doctor does, you know, they're gonna be scummy. Okay. So if you like this content, you know, hopefully you add the rug doctor to your browser like I did here. And like I said, I'm gonna leave a link in the description, but it's rugdoc.io. Okay. And like I said, they are a great resource, one resource for you can first check to make sure that, you know, you're not going into a high risk, you know, decentralized application. Okay, you don't want to get rug pulled, you know, like so many people out here. And hopefully you found something good out of this. You know, if you did, please hit that like button. You know, it really does help this, you know, channel, and hopefully pushes out this video so other individuals out there don't get rug pulled on. If you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. You know, I do talk about stocks, I talk about crypto, and thank you for watching this video. Have a good one.